ShredMentor Challenge of the Day number 109. Got some string skipping and wide stretches going. Here's how it goes. So what we're basically doing is outlining an E minor and then a D major arpeggio with a couple of notes in between the chord tones. But ultimately what we're doing is using the third string and the first string, and we're doing a bunch of what I kind of consider 5-note ascending and descending loops. So anytime you take 5 notes up and down, you actually have 4 notes up and 4 more notes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so that's kind of the concept rhythmically. And what we're doing is basically going from the 12th fret of the third string to the 16, then going from 12, 14, 15, and back down. All right, I'm only doing it one time, but with each of these phrases, I would recommend just looping that particular phrase over and over again so you can get used to which fingers feel right or the most efficient, and just really get that a little bit into motor memory, because this is actually a very hard lick today. So ultimately, what we're doing here is a 5-note ascending descending loop here, and then we're starting up again, but instead of using the F sharp, we're doing a wide stretch to 15 with the middle finger, and the pinky goes to 19. All right, so just that right there, I would even loop. Once you get each individual phrase, like this, do the other one 4 times. Okay, so that's the 2 different alternating E minor phrases that I'm doing, all right? So that's that. Next, I'm moving down to F sharp on the 3rd string, and I'm doing 11, 14, then the first finger kind of jumps over to 10, and the first phrase is 10, 12, 14, and back down. So same sequence, really, just 1 note down in the scale for everything, all right? So this is your 3rd of your D major, that's your 5th, that's your root, that's your 3rd. I'm just throwing an extra note in there, which is, in this case, the 2nd of the chord, or the 9th, right? All right, so I would do that 4 times. The other phrase, just like the other one, I'm taking this middle note out, and I'm actually just doing a full triad on the 1st string. So it's actually 11, 14, then it's 10, 14, 17. This is probably the hardest part right here. So notice how my first finger kind of keeps doing a jump between 10 and 11 as it jumps over the 2nd string. So needless to say, you won't be borrowing this note. Don't try to borrow this note. Don't even try to borrow it when it's 12, by the way. Notice that my first finger on the E minor, don't try to articulate that way. That's just going to introduce string noise. So do get in the habit of picking your finger up and jumping over the other string. Basically, you're not even touching the 2nd string at all. All right, so all together, a lot more slowly than the first time. At the end, I'm going down to a B and sliding there. So the only thing I'm doing is changing the very last note of the sequence there and sliding up back to the E on that same thing, just for that nice woo, kind of interesting ending there. Anyway, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.